Welcome to the Stationery Cafe After Dark with Kelly and April, which is me. And today we have a special guest, which you guys might have known already, because she's been on the Stationery Cafe podcast and on our happy hour. It's Ariel from Toastytreat.
Hi.
Hi. And today we're face cam on because we're about to show you goodies left and right.
Yeah.
No more.
But we also are here to celebrate the fact that Toasty and I think I mentioned this last time, but we have the same birthday, May 18th, so it's like our birthday girl episode.
Just the whole month of May, I just need to be a special guest.
Yes.
So last happy hour was what are they buying, and this episode is what have you gotten. I'm just kidding. I should have put that in the questions. Maybe at the very end we can do a little show and tell. So yeah, Ariel is Toastytreat. You're based in Texas and very close to a stationery store. So I felt like you're like the rep of drum ghouls.
I feel like I am too sometimes.
And we talk about inks and fountain pens with you a lot. You share a lot of those on your almost like weekly Twitch streams. 2 to 3 times a week. So if after listening to this episode, this for the patrons, you're interested in learning more about fountain pens or inks or hobonichi, because you also do daily journaling right now. You're in our world now. You can find Ariel on twitch.tv/Toastytreat. And let's start off today by sharing what you're drinking. So Toasty, what are you drinking today?
I am drinking Waterloo again. This is the blackberry lemonade flavor.
We are a Waterloo household this week.
Oh, we are. Okay.
What flavor did y'all get?
So he got grape and black cherry, which is what I came home to, and I was like, ugh, because I hate.
I'm not a huge fan of cherry flavors.
Elliot loves it for some reason.
The grape is solid. I really
the grape is really delicious. It tastes like bubble gum.
I have to try it.
You got it.
You do.
It's bougie and delicious.
And it's made in Austin, Texas, I believe. Yeah, it started in Austin, which I think is why I got hooked on it, because I think it first came out, and now I think it's like nationwide, at least in the U.S. But
it's local to you.
But yeah, it's a fairly local brand for me. So
the local sparkling. So what's local in Portland, Kelly? Is LaCroix a West Coast?
Oh, I have no idea. Okay. I don't think that's local.
Because we're now transitioning to Polar now, because we ran out of Waterloo, and Polar is like the cheaper.
I really like Polar too. Like
it's good too, though.
They have really good flavors. I think it's like a pink lemonade or something that's like really good.
Yeah. And I think Polar is also East Coast, so I wonder about LaCroix. I have to do some research. Well, Kelly, what are you drinking?
Well, my mom is awesome, and she just made me a cup of coffee, and it is a little past 6 p.m. Right now when we're recording. But I am just kind of tired, so I want a little pick-me-up. And it's Stumptown, which is local to the Portland area.
There you go.
It's really
nice. Well, I am drinking tea from this morning. Kelly knows I'm a slow drinker, so I heated it up a little bit, reheated twice already, and it's really nice. It's a Harney and Sons chocolate mint. Yeah. And I love Harneys and Sons because they, once you're done drinking, they become amazing.
You get the tin.
Pen tins. So nice. I have like.
By the way, April, I wanted to tell you that my mom literally called you out just between the two of us recently, because I think I had different, or maybe this was Lexi actually. It was. Anyway, I had a bunch of different drinks around me, and it was either Lexi or my mom was like, "Oh, what are you, April now?"
It's me.
Because I just was surrounded by 3 beverages.
The reason I'm still drinking this morning's tea is because behind me I have another cup of milk tea I made in the afternoon, and then a can of water that I was left over from yesterday's event. So
Oh my gosh.
and
I just can't.
and over here I have like some because I was feeling kind of under the weather, so I had the vitamin C drink that I just finished. So so that was me. You're right.
You're
You
just
are
in it to win it.
hydrated.
I'm multiple drink cafe journaling kind of girl. Nice. So I mentioned the event because I was actually down in Portland yesterday, visiting Kelly at Oblation because there
My
was
first time seeing her for like a really long time.
Yes.
Has it been since San Francisco?
No,
No.
No. Oh, okay.
But a while ago, yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah,
a few months.
It's been a bit.
But I mean, I guess she meant like because we haven't been recording because I was in Taiwan.
Well,
Yeah.
that too, but still, like even with that, when like
Oh.
I made her hug me.
But back to the topic, we were there because a loco from Toasty's region was here in the West Coast, and so it was Kirk Spears, who is from Pen Realms, and he's like a professional knitmeister. And it was funny. He was telling me how the person who went to your area was asking him if he's going to be in the area, but he's like, no, actually, I'm going to West
Yeah,
Coast.
That's funny.
Brooks, right?
Yeah, Brooks, Jonathan Brooks
Oh.
from I think South Carolina Pen Company, did a pen event at Drum Goals, which is my local fountain pen store. And but yeah, normally Kirk comes. So Kirk's actually from the Colorado area. So he's actually not even from Texas, but he comes to Drum Goals about once a month to do. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, I guess he does well because he comes often. So it's always I always try to catch him when he's there and give him my business. But yeah, it's exciting that he came to Oblation.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually very pleased with how it went. And it's really the first event that I've actually organized for the store, and I'm just really happy. Like, I kind of felt like crying in a happy way after it was over yesterday. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like I'm just proud that it worked out really well for him and for our customers and for the store.
And I hope he comes more often. You know,
I know,
it's gonna be a
right?
regular thing. I love the
I
whole
hope
thing.
so.
Like, I love the poster you guys made of him. I love the
Yeah.
sign-up sheet you guys printed out for people to write down, the first come first serve thing. And then the little nook he was in. I don't know where he worked when he was in Drumgold, but Oblation has this like little consulting room for people who wants to make letterpress and like invitations. And so it was a little like cave. I feel like a little
we call it the gallery.
the
Y'all
gallery.
like rolled out the red carpet for Kirk. He's like gonna be spoiled now. like at Drum Goals, like he doesn't get like a special poster. We just like
I gave him a foldable
notebook
bench.
piece of paper. Yeah, he gets like there's just like a table off by like the Crane stationery that they like set him up at.
Because no one buys Crane stationery anymore. Oh,
yeah,
snap.
it's just getting smaller. That section is just shrinking and shrinking.
I know it was so fancy at Oblation. Like he has his own
he's gonna
big.
come to Drum Goals and be like.
I love it.
I love that.
But I want to hear about the Carolina Pen event at Drum Goals. Can you like kind of
what
share
was
a little
that
bit?
like?
Is it also at
So-
Crane Stationery, like the temporary
no,
table?
So they gave him like a table up at the front of the store. So when you walked in, it was just like bam, Carolina Pen Company, which was nice. I mean, I think when you're doing like nib grinding, you don't necessarily want like a whole bunch of people like gathered around, like distracting you while you're like got a Dremel on someone's like, Namiki nib or something like that.
TBH, I was kind of worried. There was some customers that came in that like it was this couple and they had a dog with them, and I was like, is the dog bothering you, Kirk?
No.
I didn't say that. I just tried to
Kirby
look at
bothers
him.
Kirk all the time. So like, he's used to
No,
it.
but
Like,
this was like a
Kirby...
this was a bigger dog.
Okay, Kirby's really annoying though.
Kirby is Toasty's dog, by the way, for those who don't know.
little French bulldog. She's actually underneath my desk right now.
Aww.
But yeah, so I went to Dromgold's, and I typically go to Dromgold's like in the morning time before it like gets really busy. So I went in like about 30 minutes after they opened, and he was still kind of setting up. So I walked around the back of the store, I was chatting with the owners and stuff, and then came back around to the front, and like there were like he had already sold like 5 or 6 pens like pretty early on, and he had a special Dromgold's pen that he did. So it was I forgot what the name of the material was, but it was like this blue with like gold and like purple, and it was, excuse me, sorry, it's shiny. And he did like a special custom like medallion on the finial that had the Dromgold's logo, and it was like numbered. And then he did a special nib with Sheldon, which is like their little mascot dog. They did a special Sheldon nib. So it's really cool.
Sheldon nib.
Yeah. I should have asked for one because I didn't buy. They were only putting them on the Dromgold's pens, so maybe they only had enough for those. But I didn't buy one of the Dromgold's pens. I don't know if I should wait to show the pen I got.
No, but, show it now. Show it now.
Yeah, show it.
Show her. Okay. So when you bought the pen, it comes with a rickshaw sleeve.
Nice.
Of course.
That says Carolina Pen Company. And so this is the one that I got. It's called Bohemian Rose Koi. And it's like this blue with purple, and it has like some chatoyance, like when you are in like sunlight. Probably don't see it as much here, but yeah, so it's got this really cool. So like Brooks is known for his like, he does all these custom resins, like that's what he's really known for, and then he turns his own pens as well. So it's all like custom in-house except for like the nib, but even the nib has like, I don't think we'll be able to see it, but it has his logo like engraved on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that like gunmetal or ruthenium?
No, it's just got ink all over it.
Oh,
it
looks dark.
It's the Judy special. But yeah, so I picked that up. It was between this and one of his other materials called Primary Manipulation. But I really liked this one. But like the highlight of the visit, I think, was so whenever Kirby goes to Dromgold's, she gets the dog. She gets like really bored really fast, and she's like, "I want to leave." And so she gets herself like really worked up. And I've noticed this pattern like the last couple times. So she got herself really worked up, and then Brooks came around the table, and he squatted down, and he was like petting her, and she stuck her nose between his legs, and when he stood up, there was just this pile of barf. And I was like,
oh,
she
no.
was so excited to see Jonathan Brooks. She barfed on him.
Oh no!
I was just like so embarrassed, but apparently it's like a rite of passage now because she barfed on Queen of Washi when she visited too. So. And apparently, like, I need to stop hyping up Kirby because it's probably not the best experience.
Oh, no.
The Kirby experience.
Yeah, that's what you have to look forward to. It comes out both ends, the farts and the
Oh,
barf.
no.
Oh,
Kirby.
Well, I'm
But yeah,
surprised
it was fine.
you could like continue non-scathed. Just
yeah. Luckily, it was like mostly on the floor, and like because it was like right between his legs, so it didn't actually get like on him. And I just kind of like cleaned it up real quick. Well, luckily, it was like before the story got really busy.
before it started. Before
Yeah.
it was like,
Oh, man.
man. That's
Like,
so
Kirby,
funny.
take you anywhere. But yeah.
Were
So
there
that's what I
any
got.
accidents, Kelly, when Kirk was like there for 3 days? Because he was there
No.
from Friday to Sunday, right? Like
Yep, he was.
it was just as
nope.
smooth as his tunes.
No one was
I
so
know,
excited
right?
to see him that they threw up on him.
Well, but you were saying the thing about like distraction. I felt bad because like the whole time I was chatting with Nita and with like Sarah, we were just like talking his ears off as he works on our nibs.
No, he's a professional. He's really good. Like Because actually on Sunday after work, because we close at 5 on Sundays, and me and literally, I think it was me and 3 of my coworkers that day were like, "Hey, Kirk, do you want to make some more money and like grind our nibs after the store closes?" Because like we're not fighting for customers, so fighting with customers. So yeah, after we stayed behind and we're the only ones there, so we're like talking to him and like it was he's totally cool with it and it doesn't bother him at all. And I'm like, I'm the same way, April. I'm like, but what if you messed up? Like,
I feel
and
like
I
he's
asked
used
him-
to it by now.
Yeah, I asked him how long he's been doing this. He was like, "Oh, about 5 years." And I was like, "Really? I expected you to say more because you're so good at it." I don't know, but yeah, he's great. I can't recommend him enough.
That's amazing. I want to meet Jonathan Brooks too and see the
Yeah,
primary manipulation in
Yeah.
person. Oh, that's
totally.
So beautiful. Like, so the guy before me, and he's like another regular, so like the pen went to a good home. But the guy before me picked out a primary manipulation that had like a lot of blue in it, like a light blue, and it was gorgeous. And like I didn't have the heart in me to talk him out of buying it because he had 3 pens in his hand and he's like, I don't know which one to buy. He ended up buying all 3.
That's
but
amazing.
I should have, like, I just didn't want to be like, oh, you shouldn't buy that primary manipulation, then I just go buy it instead.
because I want it.
Like, are you sure you want that one? I don't know.
You don't need 3. No, he picked out 3 really pretty pens. But yeah, I mean, there will be more primary manipulation because he's gonna be at DC and SF, so
Yes.
we'll get to see much more of his work, and he'll probably have more pens there.
I can't
I'm
wait
so
to see.
excited to keep meeting more pen people and
Yeah,
learning more about all the things.
The community is strong, and like I just love how it's like intersecting. Like Oblation used to not be such a pen place, right? Like it was more stationary. And I think with you joining and then you like really slowly branching out, and I literally sold a pen. Like I was one of the secondhand person now. The
Yeah,
what
nearly new. Yeah,
the nearly
'Cause-
new. I was one of the nearly news now.
because April was like, "Should I get this ground? I don't know. Maybe I want to sell it." And I was like, "Oh, that's a sailor. That's one of those green Shikioris. You can't buy those anymore. Oh, why don't you just give it to me and I'll give you some store credit and we'll figure it out." So
it was the Manyo, the green one. So actually one of my first sailors, and it worked great in the beginning, but then I just gradually kind of acquired a lot more. So it was in the top of my rotation list right now, and I decided I could part with it. My new pen that I just bought from Taiwan, so that's what I'm gonna talk about. So that put a chunk.
I don't know about that yet.
I bought
I know about it.
I bought quite a few pens, Kelly, on this Taiwan trip. So this is the new pen day section, and Toasty just talked about her new pen. Or do you have a second one you want to mention? Or
So this is the only pen I bought, but I did just kind of want to show y'all one thing.
Yes.
So the fried chicken
Oh!
I did buy them,
Ah,
and they came
cute.
in, and look at this packaging.
Oh,
So like
no.
it comes in like a little bag, like a little takeout bag, and it's got
Oh
a
my
receipt on it. Sorry,
Oh.
backwards. It's got a little receipt on it, and then when you open, I'm not gonna go into it because we talked about it last time.
we
on
did,
this-
but we
yeah, we have
described
your-
it.
Oh,
But
it
it
comes in
has
a little
like a little box for, and so the 2 fried chicken inks are in here, and then it also has, this is for the soda, the little soda bottle, and
That's just the
then-
cutest shit I've ever seen.
I know, right? And then it comes with this like plastic pack. I think these are like tester cards.
The tester card that has the shapes of the drumsticks and then
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
breast.
That's right.
The
So I
chicken
haven't
pieces.
opened
Oh my
it-
God.
I haven't opened it all the way up because I want to save it for stream, but I think there's even more packaging on the inside of here. I think they're wrapped in like foil or something.
Oof.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
This is caution, these inks are not edible.
Of course. I love it.
But yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
such
it's-
good.
I feel like
It's
this
just so
whole
good.
thing needs to be saved in the glass cabinet, like in a display case. Like,
know,
how
it's
do you
so good.
how do you throw that away?
so good.
Like,
No, you
I
can't.
don't know, you can't. It's
That's the
forever.
one.
Or you need to
'Cause I
just memorialize it with like a bunch of photos and to keep in your
Yeah.
Hobonichi.
Well,
Yeah.
and I was thinking of taking the receipt and like I think this is a sticker, so I don't think I could take this off. Maybe I could peel it off easily, but
Ooh.
keeping a couple pieces for the Hobonichi or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
gotta take pictures
Yeah.
first.
Take it apart and stick it into
Hmm.
your notebooks and stuff.
Yeah, but those just came in literally today, so I was excited.
Nice. That's great. No, I don't know if I think I've mentioned it before, but I really don't keep packaging very often at all, but that would be the exception.
You
'Cause you have
gotta.
to. It's
Yeah.
like part of the whole thing.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's the experience.
Yes.
But anyway.
No, absolutely. Well,
All right, show us your pen, April.
my new
Yeah,
pens.
what's going on? Oh my god.
So
Zzz.
I bought quite a few pens and on this trip, but I'm gonna show you my two favorites, and they're actually my like last few days. The word last is literally overused in my case because I keep telling my friends in Discord that this is my last purchase, like 7 days before my flight, and obviously between that time there was quite a few
Oh yeah.
last like
We didn't believe you.
the final last, the last before the last purchases, and so I'll show you the last one, not the grand finale one, but like this is the last one. A Penlux Masterpiece Grand Rainforest,
Oh,
and so this is a
oh
pen
yeah.
that I didn't realize Penlux is a Taiwanese company, but I was browsing stationery on
Oh.
ihaveapen.com website. And then so I was just looking at other stationery items like memo pads and stuff, and then I came across this one and I was like, this is a really pretty green pen. Like I love green pens, but I didn't realize how thick or how big it was until
It's
I
a big
like
boy.
It is a honker. Or
until I
chonker.
hold it in my hand, because this is literally a pen. I placed the order without even like seeing it in person because it was such a good price because it's in Taiwan. Like the markup
Yeah.
once it reaches stateside was like $50 more. So I was like, I could add a
Yeah,
new
you've got to do it.
green pen to my collection. It's got like a giant like P on the
Ooh.
finial. And it's so nice.
Nice.
Reminds me of the Opus 88s, like the Hulk of it.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
but it's like a regular kind of like piston filler, like the Toasty. But anyway, I really like
April,
this.
that was we actually had one of those in our first round of Nearly News.
Oh,
So
maybe.
and that it was one of the first ones to sell too because it's so pretty.
So
I
if you
know.
ever decide you don't like it and you want to sell it.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
That's gorgeous.
So I got this, zero regrets. But the box it came in was like huge. It was like you know how like Sailor and Platinum has these like regular blue square boxes. This one was like
Like a gift
Oh my
box.
God.
two of them together, and it was just this singular pen. So I was like, I'm not taking that box back with me, and like taking up so much space. But this was the pen I bought, and then the last grand finale, last pen purchase was a random stroll to Kinokuniya in Taiwan. It was
Dope.
I was literally not like the last 2 days. I was waiting to get my PCR test, so I was like really not trying to go anywhere, and was just like staying home. But I thought I might as well stop by Kinokuniya on the way home.
Just stroll over
As one
there
does.
like you do.
Yes. And I was like, Kinokuniya, we have it here. What else would I find? And then I found this
Oh.
amazing beauty. And this is not the box it came in. They actually couldn't find the box, so they gave me a prettier box. It's by Platinum.
Nice.
And it is, Kelly, the apricot peach tea.
I did know about this one.
3776 that we
Oh, it's
talked
so good.
about.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
It's gorgeous.
It is like this cute coral pink and like a little yellow tip that's also on the section.
Oh, it's so cute.
And it
in
was-
person. I mean,
It was
I
staring
only
at
wanted
you.
that pen for the nib.
Yeah, I know it's got a little peach on the
It's
nib.
got a butt on the nib. It's a butt. It's a butt. I wanted
love
the butt
that.
nib.
Oh, because it would match your eggplant.
Yeah,
It would.
exactly.
It would.
But I just like, so my Kino Konniak got it in stock, so I got to see it in person.
You didn't
And
tell
I was
me.
just like, I didn't know you wanted it. I should have. I think I even took a picture. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I was like, I showed it to. I think Brandon actually saw it, and he's like, "Oh, do you have that pen? Because it stands out. It's like such a unique color scheme." And I was just like, I just want the nib. I want to take the nib and like put it in my kumpu or something.
I thought it was a Japan exclusive with the Nambla. Remember the NBC Seisaku that we found, like that's the cat pens, and so I just thought it was a Japan thing. And so when I saw it in Taiwan at that Kinokuniya, I was like, oh my god, mind blown! Is this like meant to be? And then the only one they said this is the last one is the M nib, and that was just perfect. That was my favorite nib
Kismet
of 3776.
Yeah, totally.
And I remember saying somewhere sometime that, out of all my fountain pens right now, the Platinum Century 3776 M nib was my favorite nib and writing experience.
Really?
Thus far of all my pens. So I have originally the Laurel Green one, and they don't come up with any other fun colors other than the Nice and the lavender, right? Or something like that. So
well, and then they
sections crack notoriously, and
yes.
We don't like that.
Exactly.
Well,
but
these are 3776s too, like the Kumpu and the Shiun.
Yes, the other
and stuff like that. Yeah,
but not the girly, cute, sailor-esque color combos.
I know, but I really like them. I
like
the
that
texture.
teal. That's a good.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
like,
this is the one that's like everyone.
That one's really pretty.
April, that's an amazing acquisition, and I'm glad you got it.
Good.
I'm assuming it would be that pen also was cheaper in Taiwan than
it was cheaper. No, actually, no, because Kinokuniya also did markup for us imports from Japan. However, the day off, I decided to just like pay for the membership. And then the discount from the membership basically
in Taiwan.
Yeah. So I made a Kinokuniya membership in Taiwan to get that 10% discount on this pen, which totally pays for. No, it doesn't. It doesn't transfer.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Like
it doesn't. It's like one-time use. So basically, but the 10% off basically pays for the fees of the membership and more discount. So it was worth it. And then later, I realized if I had just waited a little bit, there was a Members Day on like May 21st. And
I hate when they do those.
It was 20%
the pen might
off.
not have still been there,
Well, I don't know if like pen enthusiasts are as like aggressive in Taiwan.
It was
not.
the last one.
So anyway, I acquired it, and I'm like beyond happy. And I just realized the gold is a little bit like paler than the L'Oreal.
I like
gold.
that better. Yeah.
It's kind of like a lighter gold, like my new ring.
It's not like a rose gold, is it?
Yeah, it felt like kind of like a rose gold. Like
it might be rose gold.
Oh, I love it even more.
So
now.
April, either the Sailor Ink, the Manyo Sakura, or the Ink Studio, I believe it was 173. I feel like that would go in those.
The little light peachy color.
That peachy goodness. You've got to tell me what you put in there.
Okay, I have the Manyo one, the Sakura from the Manyo series, so maybe I'll put that in. Nice. Oh, no, because I bought the ink that came with it.
Oh, that's right.
I bought the apricot
that makes sense.
peach tea fragrance ink that came with it, so I'll probably put that one in first.
I'm so... I feel like scented ink seems wrong, but... Let me know what you think. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, is it supposed to be scented? But I actually have a scented ink that it kind of feathers a little bit actually, but I don't know.
I have the Mont Blanc whiskey scented ink.
Oh,
and
like,
that's
cool.
When you open your pen, it smells like booze. It's not an office friendly.
Like you're partying so hard that your pen smells like booze.
Well, it like fills the air, and then like people are kind of
That's so funny.
who's
Who's
drinking?
drinking?
Like, it's just my pen, I swear. It's got this weird smell.
It's got booze ink.
A new way to drink like outside publicly, I guess, to put in your pen.
Oh my god.
Take a little sip
Ooh.
from the converter. Nice. So Kelly, what's your new pen that you got?
Ooh. Okay, so I got a birthday present from my friend Jason. And so I think I mentioned that Oblation just started carrying Esterbrook, which I'm very happy about. And I got this beautiful lemon twist. It's the JR. Is it JR or Junior? I don't know.
I think it's Junior.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know.
It's like,
I think it's Junior. Because it's like the smaller.
it's like, it's basically the same size as a Pro Gear Slim, sort of, kind of. And I actually like, I know, and I like how the barrel is like translucent, and you can kind of see the branding of Esterbrook, the converter, when it's in there.
Oh yeah.
And the finial is this really cute blue color. So I was trying to get April to be my twinsy because there's a blue pen that has a yellow finial, and she's like, no, I should wait. I'm like, okay.
And I really wanted this. Like, I remember seeing this on, I think it was Fude Fans or Macchiato Pens. One of
Macchiato Man.
Macchiato Man's, he has this, and I got into this whole rabbit hole of looking up this Paradise collection, and I just love the colors. I think wanted the blue one with the yellow tip, and anyway, it's like candy. It's like lemon drops to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
So it's so bright and fun, and it's like my summer pen now. And
it's definitely a summer vibe.
Yeah. So it's a medium nib, and I got Kirk to tune it a little because I've now that I know Kirk's powers, I feel like CY. I'm like, oh, a factory grind that.
You're gonna be like, bring all of your nibs next time he comes.
Yeah, I know. And
CY's impersonation was great.
You're welcome. But so I know that I usually am the first person to kind of talk smack on brands like Waterman, Cross, Parker, like they're boring, whatever. But I have in here the ink Waterman inspired blue, and it's a perfect match to the finial, and it's amazing, and I love it. And that's the end of the story.
Nice. Awesome.
I love a good match.
I know, it feels so good because I'm like, I'm a Iro, that's not quite right, and like the Pilot Iroshizuku Ebisu, that's also not quite there. Yeah,
I'm the kind of person that likes to put like the complete opposite in color in the colored pen. So I can't relate. Like if I have an orange pen, I would put blue ink in it. If I have like a green pen, I put pink in it. You know, I just love that. That's
fine.
I like the unexpected factor, if you will. And
I'm a matchy person.
I also I just kind of wanted to share that I got 3 grinds on 3 different pens. And I got a Fude.
Ooh.
I did it. I literally bought this Koego Sport at work and was
just
like,
for the Fude.
Yeah.
Nice.
I should get a Fude.
So I got the Fude, and I got the, I guess it's hard to tell on this camera, but this is a 45-degree Architect. Yes.
Nice.
I got an Architect grind on mine too, the Pilot Custom 74.
Yes.
Are y'all team Architect now?
My first venture. Like that's the first step.
And my Too Hot Habanero is now a needlepoint too. So
nice.
I just went all over. And I wasn't
Kirk does
a
great needlepoint too.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
I wasn't even gonna like do that.
Nita and Sarah, who came with me, they both wanted needle points on their pen because they write super small, and so it was just perfect for them too.
Yeah, it was great. Super great experience. Like I said, I just can't recommend him enough.
Now I just need to learn how to write like in architect, like the block letters in
Oh yeah, the
English.
architect font.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
like
not.
a lot of people say like, oh, you can't write in cursive with an architect nib. It's only for print and blah blah blah. Like I write in cursive with all my architect nibs like all the
You
time.
can do
Like I
whatever
just like
you
how it
want.
makes yeah, exactly. Like I like how it makes my handwriting look. Like I just think they're really fun and expressive nibs. So I'm excited for y'all.
I know, I love it so
Yeah.
much. I was originally with writing Chinese in mind, like I'm gonna use it to
Mm,
write a lot of my Chinese diaries and journals. But I've been loving writing like in English with this, so it's been great.
yeah.
Now I just have to
I like
think
how
of
you're
a.
both writing with
I know we're just writing with our new pens right
like I
now.
can't stop.
It's just really, there's something about it, you know?
I love it. So moving on from the pens, a quick little update from each of us. What are your recent like kind of fun stationery things that's been going on? Actually, uh, I'll start very quickly. I got
Mm.
Alex drawers inspired by Toasty. Literally, what you see back there is what I have right now. Like Toasty,
What is.
if you move a
If
little
I,
bit
like,
to
move the camera
the
like a little
low
Oh.
the
over there.
low
Yeah.
flat drawers and then the
Kinda over there. You
tall
can kinda
one
see it.
like
Oh.
after watching Toasty stream on Twitch like for a year, I'm like, I need those two in my life. So I have them right
Dang.
now. I just built them over the weekend and
They're such a pain to build.
then the
Ooh.
moment when you realize you used the wrong like bolt, there was a thing to secure it. Like I didn't realize there was 3 versions of it and I just randomly grabbed that. It was the worst. I broke my nail trying to pull it
Oh
out, I think.
no.
But it was worth it because I'm ready to fill it up. My
Yeah.
space is not organized yet. My 2 Rascocks over there are gonna go down to 1. So some of them will have to go into like they will eventually end up in this Alex drawer over there. And then I have this like oh the chair's blocking it, but I have the Michael's 10 drawer thing with the pull out drawers. Yeah, that one's going away. Like I'm gonna give it away to someone. I hate it. It like rocks
Dang.
because they're on wheels and the weight of my
Mm.
stuff always makes it unstable. So I'm excited to organize my
Yeah.
shit.
The Alexes are nice and stable. The only thing I don't like about them is you can't pull the drawers out all the way.
Yeah.
That's like the part that's really annoying. So like what I'll typically do, and you'll find like when you're organizing, but I put pen boxes in like the back so that when I put my ink, because I put a lot of ink in the Alex
Mhm.
drawers, so when I open the drawer, the ink doesn't all slide to the back.
I
So I
see.
like I put pen boxes back there to kind of keep everything like organized. So
I know
have
what you
like
mean. To buffer
yeah,
it, to keep them
yeah,
in place.
exactly. So I
Yeah.
have a lot of ink in this one, and then I actually have another low drawer off to my right that you can't see.
Mm.
And that one has a lot of my pens and
Ooh.
ink as well in it.
Well,
'Cause I
I'm
have too
thinking
much.
So,
about kind of define the structure of it by removing some
Mhm.
of the nails on some of the drawers so they can slide
Yeah, there
entirely
is a
out.
way to hack it. Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking about that because I didn't like how it like stop at a
Hmm.
certain point, especially with the low one, because I have
Yeah.
so much stuff in there. But I also am afraid I might accidentally like pull it all out and the whole thing just like crashes. So
Yeah, when you've got like 100 bottles of ink in a
you don't
drawer,
want to do that.
that's a little bit of a risk.
Okay.
But yeah, there is like if you Google like IKEA Alex like drawer hack or whatever, there is like a way to hack it.
Nice. On my Google list now.
dang, well, now I need one of these too.
Yeah, it's great. Like so the low one will hold most ink bottles. But if you have any like Ackerman or like really tall ink bottles, that's where I have to put in the that one because it has deeper drawers. But yeah, it'll hold most ink bottles normally in the low one. But if you don't have the tall one with the deeper drawers, you have to like turn them on their side, which I hate
I mean,
doing with ink bottles.
I have two Ackermans, and they're so ridiculous.
I mean, they're
great,
so
right?
cool, but they're awkward, like for storage.
Yeah.
The weird
Definitely.
shapes. So, Toasty, what is something new with you? Stationery
So
adjacent.
yes, well, it's stationery adjacent. So, for my birthday, my husband Brandon like surprised me like completely. Like he rarely ever surprises me because I'm like one of those people that like snoops around on your birthday and like looks at credit card receipts. So it's very hard to surprise me. So he like took me to Micro Center. And I actually kind of moved the mic, so hopefully I didn't get too quiet
It's
there.
fine. It's fine.
Okay. But he took me to Micro Center and walked me up to the 3D printer aisle. It was like, we're buying you a 3D printer for your birthday. So we got a 3D printer, and I'm just really excited about like the things that like you can print that are like stationary, like accessories, and like I mean people are printing pens with 3D printers, like full on designing and printing fountain pens. But I like printed this cute little uh
Brush
paintbrush
holder.
holder. Yeah. So the one we got
Cute.
doesn't do like really big prints. It has a really, you can actually kind of see it back there. It's that little black thing. It's a very small printer. It only prints like, the biggest thing it can print is like 4.75 inches. So like very small prints. But like I printed this like little
I love it.
stand to hold the diamine ink bottle so it doesn't like fall
Specifically
over.
for the square
Yeah.
diamond
Yes.
bottles.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to design one for the Ferris wheel press bottles because they are so
Oh Jesus, that would be
like
so helpful.
so like that's one of the things I'm learning Tinkercad right now, so I could try to create something similar that has like a slot that you could put the Ferris wheel press bottle in and hold it stable. Because a friend of mine actually was filling his, and he had this beautiful like desk mat, like he collects them.
Oh no.
And he was filling his, and it is the roaring patina black, so it's like the darkest.
Oh no.
Like, and it was shimmer all over his poor
That's
desk
rough.
mat. And he dropped it not once but twice.
Yeah.
Like he picked it up and then it fell back over. I was like,
Oh,
like, let's
no.
go the other way.
yeah, I feel so bad for him. So I want to design, like I want to do stuff like that. People have created little watercolor palettes that fit in like Altoids tins. And Job's Journal linked me this person. I'll have to send you the link because it's super cool. But they are 3D printing watercolor palettes that fit in a rings system, like a plotter.
I've
that like
seen
fit
those.
flat. Yeah, and I
Yes.
was like, I wouldn't. My printer could only probably print something for like a mini 5 because it's so small. But I was like, I want to try designing like stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
You know, like ink sample. I didn't print this. This was printed by someone else, and I bought it. But like little ink sample
The
vial
inky pet.
holders. Yeah, the Inka pets, like
Mhm.
stuff like that. Like with like my own type of flair design, I think would be really fun. So yeah. There's a lot of possibility there, and I'm excited. There's like I found a print file for a pen holder for your car that fits in the air vent.
Oh my
Stuff
god.
like that. So
That's so extra.
yeah, exactly.
So Toasty, when are you going to 3D print those cats that look like this that hold the pens?
I should
Are
print
you gonna do that?
like a Kirby
Counterfeit.
holding it with her,
Oh, cute.
like, but yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's the thing is like there's so much stuff you can download that like other people have designed, which is really cool. Like this is something I downloaded. Like I didn't design this.
Mhm.
But like someone's downloaded one that'll hold like a Iro Shizuku bottle and
Nice.
just like different things like that. So like there's a bunch of stuff that you can just download and print. But I'm excited also by the possibility of like, I think it's gonna be a long time before I could create something as complicated as like a cat or something. Right now it's squares.
Well, I bet they have. Yeah, I bet they have. Like someone else has probably done that.
Can you
already.
paint
yeah.
that diamond holder to look like a Mount Fuji? Because it'll be really cute.
I mean, you could. What you could do too is like you could get like a gray filament and then like a white and like print and then like change the filaments while it's printing. I mean, this is kind of
Whoa.
two-tone because I
yeah, you
actually changed filaments like partially through because this one ran out. But yeah, I mean, you could do something like that. Like, it's not a fancy printer with like a 2-tone dual extruder or anything like that.
But you can just paint it on because since it's like
you
a
could
white
paint
background.
it, yeah, you could. You'd probably like
That's
primer it
mind-blowing.
and then you can paint it with whatever you
Super
want.
cute.
But
Okay.
yeah,
my friend has a 3D printer. I need to go bother him now because I didn't know what to do. And he always like, oh, so what do you guys want to print? I'll print a diamond encoder. I want
there's
that.
tons of stuff for the IKEA pegboard, like different types of hooks and different types of accessories and like stuff like that. Yeah, tons of print files for stuff for that.
I'm thinking I need a second pegboard actually. Looking at my wall right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's like just like different types of like organizers you could print. I found one that I think will work for me to like organize my memo notes in because that's like I always struggle to organize memo notes. So,
oh my God.
like, and Brandon's already like, should we get a bigger 3D printer? I'm like, where are we gonna put a bigger 3D printer? Like, you already told me, like, for the longest time he was like, we don't have room for a 3D printer. Where are we gonna put it? And all
But
this
here
stuff.
it is
And
on
now-
the little Alex drawer.
Yeah, on the little Alex. And now he's like, we should get a bigger one so we can print bigger things. And I'm just like, slow down, like, because I mean that is the thing with like 3D printing is like we're not gonna turn this into a 3D printing podcast, but it does have its challenges. Like, it's not perfect, and even like we bought a 3D printer that's supposed to be like very simple, and we've had our struggles with it.
Oof.
So like you do have to like be committed to like that learning curve a little bit.
Troubleshooting, like when it stops
does have
working.
maintenance.
Bad at that.
Yeah.
I have no patience for that as well.
Yeah,
that's why I stopped using my what is that thing, the silhouette, like the portrait, the cutter. It like stopped working one time, and it's now in the drawer. It's now in my closet.
Yeah, like you have to like the Cricut the Cricut and the Silhouette are like kind of like a 2-dimensional version of a 3D printer in some ways.
Yeah.
And like imagine like those struggles, but with like an extra axis like added in, you know. And then you have to deal with things like we were printing something and like the filament like was like not sticking to the bed, so it was like peeling up and stuff.
No.
But I made these cute little cat rings.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Those are so cute.
That's adorable.
But yeah, so it's fun. It's been a learning thing.
It takes a entrepreneurial spirit to stick with
Yeah.
it.
And we'll see. We'll see if I get tired of it, or we'll see if, you know, in a month from now we have a bigger 3D printer next to, or like on the other Alex.
Love it.
We'll see.
And finally, Kelly, what's your planner stationery update?
My planner stationery update. So this was actually a while ago that I bought from Traveler's Company the 019 insert, which is the undated vertical weekly. And of course, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. So I have it in my Camel Traveler's Notebook, and I just kind of decided to start using it the week of my birthday.
Nice.
And I'm like, what? So it's just kind of another place for me to unicorn barf.
Love it.
So good.
And I've been really liking my new rub-on stickers, or sorry, print-on stickers. Is what they're called. And this was actually, wasn't that? No, that wasn't from April. That was from another friend. It looks like a La Dolce Vita girl, though.
It does look like one.
And I just kind of do like little journaly bits.
Cute.
You know. And I just sort of pre-decorated for this week too. Jesus. Yeah.
I saw the door
open,
like,
and I was like,
I was like, is that a cat or a ghost?
Yeah, she's probably both, actually.
I was trying to figure it out too. So cute.
But I actually put in the front, there's these mood stickers that I got that I'm going to talk about in a second.
Nice.
And so in this section with the year, I've been like
Aw.
kind of doing like a mood tracking thing.
Like your weather tracking color coding
Yes.
situation, but with your mood. I like that.
Oh my god.
So these are things we
So-
edit out of happy hour, but
Oh.
now happening and staying in After Dark because it's After
Cute.
Dark.
She just needs to like stay. She's been like, because it's been pretty nice out now, and so she has some random stuff in her fur right now.
Oh no.
Of you.
As long as it's not like spiders.
No, just like little tree bits, you know.
That's so cute. Well, if you like the Undated, the TN's about to release their half year. You know, like they do the Avec thing, right? Like
Yes.
kind of like how Hobonichi had like they split it in half. So Traverse Company is about to start releasing the second half of the diary that will be available for sale soon. So if you wanted a dated version,
we still have some full year ones at Oblation that never sold.
love that. I love your insert, and Maya looks so happy right now.
She's just planning her
got-
next attack.
Okay, and now finally the last section, things you're excited about lately. And actually, Kelly, why don't you just go, because you were mentioning about that sticker.
So there's this shop that Kimberly from Tokyo Pen Shop mentioned quite a little bit ago. I don't know if you guys have been following her YouTube updates. She's been doing this like journaling series thing.
Oh, I think I've caught one or two of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't watched all of them, but I've so I learned about from her. There's this company called Ace the Pitmation, and I think it's just acethepitmation.com. Which is a Pitmation is a pit bull and Dalmatian breed dog. Wow, I can't talk. a dog breed. And it's very like. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspirational and like...
Yeah, you are brave, you are love, the words on it. Affirmations.
Never give up. Yeah, that type of stuff. And so Kimberly was talking about this big-ass mood wheel sticker.
It's so cool.
It's kind of got a lot on there. So it starts out with like love, joy, surprise, sadness, anger, fear. And then from there, it just kind of bursts out into like, what do you mean you're angry? Are you enraged? Are you exasperated? Are you aggravated? Are you resentful? And it's just like, because I think it seems, these types of things seem like, I mean, at first glance to me, it's like little kid stuff, like, how are you feeling today? But it's not. And I think it's important to be able to pick out how you're feeling about things because it helps your own mental health.
It's great for like deep diving if you're doing like journaling sessions.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you want to write more about what happened to you during the day, this actually helps with like guiding you.
I was even thinking like that sticker would be great for like writing like a book like because I do I'm an author and like that's a great little like cheat sheet for just like if you don't want to write like a character is angry, you can like kind of deep dive into because sometimes words are hard. And whether you're journaling or writing a book or like trying to tell someone how you feel, like that would be a nice little thing to just kind of like have in your like notebook or whatever to like.
I also bought the mood meter sticker, which is like it's got energy on one axis and feeling on the other axis, and then there's like negative feeling versus positive feeling, and then low energy versus high energy.
I love this. This is like similar to what I did before. Remember, I was talking about like mood tracking on like a tier thing, because sometimes it's like different degree of emotions. I kind of want that. I'm actually browsing her shop right now.
So okay, I got some of those stickers, but then I wanted to show this as well because my brother bought me a pair of Crocs for Christmas, so I bought this. Party don't start till I croc in.
I love it.
And also, there's this one, you can get this in different colors. It's a little baby chick, and it says Bad Bitch Club, and the little chick has a little knife like she's gonna stab you.
I love it.
So super awesome, like, vinyl stickers. I also saw some recently that were something about, like, empower women, you know, that good old stuff.
So many stickers. Oh my goodness.
Bookmarking this for after the no spend.
Yes. Oh god, you're on a no spend now? What?
June and July.
I know. I am also gonna bookmark this because
Yeah.
I'm also on a low spend until the pen show.
But does the DC show count or no?
Yeah,
Well,
but that's August.
That's like August.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm thinking
I'm
of DC
leading
'cause I'm
up
going in
to
July.
the you're going in July.
Same,
Yeah,
same.
no, that
the
makes
two
sense.
pen shows with a no spend.
Awesome, Toasty. We'll keep
That's
each
a good
other
idea.
accountable. Like in our streams,
Can we all do that?
we'll call each other out.
Like,
Please let me do that.
What some of the people in the community are doing is they signed like a contract, and it was like, if I buy something
no.
between now and such date, I owe you like a bottle of ink,
Like a punishment.
Yeah.
I mean, I
like,
could do that. I've got some ink. I can make that work. Doesn't have to be a new bottle of ink, though. Unopened.
Oh my goodness. I just,
whatever works, right?
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bookmarking this. Thanks for sharing this,
Nice.
Kelly. No thanks
Yes.
for that.
Stationery folder.
And now I need to meet Ace the Pitmation in person.
I know.
So cute.
Does he go to events? I want to meet him.
You know, that would be cool. They live in Portland. Maybe I can get them to come to Oblation.
Yes, or
you
stock their
should.
stickers. That would be cool.
Yes.
Nice. Awesome. Well, next, Toasty, what are you excited about?
I'm excited about nuts.
LOL.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yes. Oh, is that why you were talking about X-rated stuff? Like,
I
how
was like, how
naughty can we
spicy
be?
can we get? And
I mean, it's hilarious that the pen is called Nuts.
like,
and,
that's the only reason I want it.
And I feel like I wonder if something fell through the translation, but then this is like
I don't know. It's got a nut on the new or on the finial. Like it's
an
got
acorn,
a-
okay?
It's a type of nut.
They could call it seed. Oh no, that's also bad. I mean,
They could literally call it acorn if they chose
Yeah.
not to.
I think they probably should have just called it acorn,
Acorn.
but I think naming it nuts is probably going to help it sell better. Obviously. So,
Like, look at all these beautiful pens. Oh yes, this is called the Nuts. Like, oh sick, bro, I'm gonna get that one. Like-
you're nuts.
but yeah.
Oh yeah,
so,
that's these pens are so sick though.
they're so good. So
So
Sailor,
good.
for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking
Yes,
about,
please elaborate.
Sailor released. They're not out yet. I think they're available for pre-order.
July.
Yeah, in July. They're available for pre-order in some places. But it's a set of, I don't even have, is it 5 or 6?
There's 5.
Sailor Mano, is it 5? Okay, I pulled it up. Sailor Mano, the special edition pens. There's only like a certain amount of each one, so like they're actually limited. Yeah, and they're only available in fine, and medium, which is annoying, but whatever.
Which is fine.
Well, it's better than just offering it in only MF.
Medium
which is
fine.
their-
So
Yeah, it's improving.
yeah, so they basically took 2 of each of the so in the Mano line there's like 10 inks, and they paired them up and then put those colors, like matched them on 2 pens. And so like the Cherry Blossom one is the Sakura ink as like the body, and then Konagi as like the finials, and then
I love
each
that
finial has like a different
So pretty.
design. So the Cherry Blossoms one has the Sakura, the Nuts one has a little acorn, like we said, and that's like a gray green with like a yellow finial. And I'm not usually like, this isn't usually my color scheme, but like that's the one I want. Like it's
This
just so
one's
Only
an
because
Eric
it's the Nuts
Gamma
pen?
pen. Like,
yes, it
Eric
definitely
came on
is.
our After Dark before, and he loves.
And then the willow is really pretty because it's Neko Yanagi and Haha,
Haha.
which are two of like the most
So
popular
good.
inks from that series.
That'll
and
be
I think
the top seller.
yeah, I think that's gonna be the top seller for sure.
Mhm.
The dianthus and the plum, they're okay.
The plum reminds
But-
me
I
of
feel the same way.
the sun over the ocean or something. The
yeah,
sailor.
it kind of does.
Nobody
But they
wants
have
that.
the matte finish that they brought in with the Shikiori
Oh, they do?
line. Yeah,
Oh.
you could tell they have the matte finish, but I don't think they have
See-
glitter in the finials like the Shikiori line did. And I think the price on these is better
It's not
than
terrible.
the Shikiori, yeah, because they have a 14 karat gold nib instead of the 21 karat. Because that was a weird design choice. I don't know why they did that. It's like they were like, oh, we've got all these 21 karat nibs lying around that we made for something. Let's shove them in a pen and charge a bunch of money for it. But yeah,
But
so
Toasty, I thought that the festival series was matte from the pictures, but they're not.
I think they're matte. I think they're matte based on the
Yeah,
pictures.
okay, and one more thing I forgot, and I'm not looking at the picture, but do the nibs also have the
No,
picture
they
on them?
don't have
No,
anything
okay.
on them. No.
Just the finials.
Which will probably help
Just
with
the
the cost
finial,
a little. Yeah. And then they come
Yeah.
in like a large-ish box because each one comes with an ink.
The ink. Yeah.
Which is
And
so
you
good.
don't have the option to buy them without the ink. So, like...
Right. That's fine.
And honestly, like, I might get the nuts, but I might sell a
The
pen
ink.
to get the
Oh,
nuts.
I see. I see.
No, because I actually don't have this ink, so I'm happy with that.
Nice.
But I might sell something or do like a trade in with drum goals or something like that to get.
Oh.
To get
Is
my
that the rule
nuts.
of the no buy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the loop.
like-
The loophole.
loophole.
No, that's a good loophole.
Loophole.
That's a good one.
If you sell something,
Yeah.
you can buy something. Just like
That makes
no
sense.
net, like the net
Yes.
out.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
yeah.
perfect. I love that.
I have
No,
to.
when these came out, I was shrieking.
They're so good.
I was like, not okay. I think I was at work when I saw them. I was like, you guys, like, this is
And-
what we all want. And they're like,
Yeah.
okay, Kelly.
And they're pro
That's what
gears,
I
and they're
want.
colorful, and they're pretty.
They're pro gears. I love
And
them.
they said that they're gonna have the new nib engraving on the nibs, which I don't have anything with the new nib engraving, so I think that'd be exciting.
Oh.
the anchor,
I've got one.
right?
Yeah, the new anchor.
Oh wait.
Kelly-
Are,
Yeah,
these, are these regular
it's literally
size?
just,
These are slims.
no, they're
Okay.
slims.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's just the anchor, and it doesn't have 1911.
Mm.
But something I like about these is that it just says, like, I got a medium, so it just says
Yeah,
M
it doesn't
on
say
the
like
side,
H
the
M.
H dash.
Yeah,
Because that confused customers a lot, and I'm like, no, don't worry.
yeah. I just need to
It's a
tell
hard
Drongles to
medium.
like set aside a nuts for me.
And these are the global exclusives, right? So they're actually not in-
Overseas
Yes.
exclusive.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they're not available in Japan. But yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
excited.
surprised. I was surprised that CY talked about him on his podcast because I thought he didn't keep up with Slim news. But
Maybe he just keeps up with nuts.
Ah! Nice. Zing, love it.
I can't wait for them
Um,
to be released, and then like the bloodbath that's going to ensue among people trying to get their hands on them. So I'm here for the drama.
Yeah.
I really want the like. Okay, I'm very. I don't understand why they didn't just call it like Sakura instead of cherry blossoms and like Shirakashi instead of nuts. Like, is it a way to make it more palatable to the U.S. audience or something?
Probably.
Like,
Probably.
that's just it's just very reminiscent of watching Pokemon and being like and Brock being like, hey, you want some jelly donuts? And it's clearly an onigiri rice ball. And
no!
like growing up, I thought that jelly like I thought that was a Japanese jelly donut growing up. And then when like I learned about them in manga and I was like, what the hell?
That's
Like
really bad though. That's like a complete
it's so
different
bad.
thing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm still
Ruining
scarred from that.
translations, ruining culture one item at a time.
Yeah.
And the Sailor Moon also had one with she was eating mochi and they're like, "Oh, I love this chocolate cake." And I'm like, "That doesn't even look like okay, sorry. I'll get off my high horse about this. I hate that we can't have
The
cultural
soapbox.
things.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next one. I mean, I'm still holding out for pink and green pen from Sailor, so that's what
Sakura
that's
mochi.
what I'm about.
Or a dongo
Yes.
pen.
Exactly.
Oh god,
Like I said,
that's what we need.
there needs to be a dango pen,
Yeah.
or at least give me the converters. So.
I mean, you don't want a chess pen instead.
Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about that. That's the pen literally nobody wants.
I'm glad this
Sorry,
only
is
stays
that a
in
hot
our
take?
Patreon, like instead of in the
I know.
public.
Like, okay, I think it's a cool pen for like 5 people.
And they made a limited run, so that's
Yeah.
I
mean, it's got the metal section. It's got the like. I mean, I guess you take notes while you play chess. Like I watched the Queen's Gambit. Like they took notes. I don't know.
Okay, no, here was the best part of that pen. How it said, "It's the first in our chess series." I'm like, who the hell asked for a chess series? Why is this happening?
Oh my goodness! Are there gonna be like other ones, like the pawns and the?
Apparently, I'm
queen.
not really into it, but
Yeah, I've always been really bad at chess. So like,
We're the wrong.
It's not my
We're the
thing.
wrong audience for it. I like the horse, but not enough
mean,
to
I
get a
think
pen
it's-
like that.
I think it's cool, but it's just not me. But yeah, if you look at the box, if you look at the link, like on the Sailor Pen North America, the box has 6 chess pieces. I don't know why I held up 4 fingers, but 6 chess pieces, and it's got like a little gold circle around the knight. So maybe
So
there's gonna
gonna
be 5 more.
5 more. Like that's so many pens when you still could be making a Sasquatch
first in
1911.
the-
and you're not.
Sasquatch
Checkmate.
1911.
The
I will
Checkmate
die on my
series.
Sasquatch 1911 hill.
Dream. The checkmate's gonna be the last one in the series, I bet.
Well, this is the Checkmate series, but yeah, I bet you it's gonna be like I don't know what's next, but
Mm,
we'll have to ask.
Bishop,
we're
isn't it
Me?
Bishop, King, Queen, Pawn?
you can tell
what
we're
else?
excited about this. So
Like, are they all gonna be the same color? Like, otherwise the chess set looks weird. Like, if you, I don't know. I'm curious to see
because
what
some
they
are
do. It's
white,
not-
like half are white, half are black. That would be kind of cute.
yeah,
with
I
the-
don't
yeah.
know.
still very excited about this.
All 5 chess player fountain pen enthusiasts in the world will be
Yeah.
really excited about it.
Yeah, you know.
Sorry, I'm throwing more shade than usual because this is an After Dark.
I hope
We're
you
getting
laugh.
If you love this pen, you know what? I'm happy because I want somebody to love this pen, right?
They made
Like,
something for
mean-
someone out there, so it's great.
People in the
Yes.
Pen Addict Slack did seem excited about it, so
mm.
I like 5 people.
there they are. That's where they are. Oh man.
But
So
I mean, it's a
good.
cool pen. Like, if it had a different theme, like if they would have stuck like a black cat on the finial, you would have bought it, like hands down.
Well,
like,
hell yeah!
it's just,
What are you talking
it's
about?
the theme.
Yes,
It's like
a cat. Like, stop.
Kelly would
people
be
have
on
been
that.
fighting
like,
each other, like for that
Lightning.
pen. It just, yeah. I mean, we'll
Well,
see. We'll see how it does.
I'm just sad because I already reached my 3 pens out of 4 for 2022, and it's only like the end of May. So
But April,
And you
can't
have
you
2
do
pen shows.
a
I'm holding
can't
out.
you do what Toasty's doing? And like you just sold one of your pens to me,
But
so
that one's like
that
a-
frees up a slot.
I only got back like a lower value. It cannot be net. Like
Yeah,
it
but
needs
that's
to be
fine.
net.
I
No.
need to sell 2 pens.
I need to sell another one, I guess. But I'm holding out. I know we said we're going to talk about the pen shows in the future. We're going to do a pen show episode in the future. Um, I'm holding out for that last slot to be a special Bungu box pen. Hopefully they'll do it.
Oh.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
they
because
will.
they're coming to the SF show, and I'm so excited.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Also, CY is gonna have a lot of good stuff at his table.
He's bringing
Oh
a
boy.
he's bringing a bottle of ink for me. I hope he remembers the melon soda one. But other than that, I'm not buying anything else from CY anymore.
I know, right? It's terrible.
He's too much.
He's scary.
Because he might have his. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be ready yet. Because I think he said they're gonna be.
Oh right, his new
They're
stuff.
supposed to be.
Oh.
Yeah, he's releasing like a bulk filler type of. It's a little bit different than like the Conid bulk filler, but like he's been posting about it kind of in his Instagram stories.
Yes, I've seen those.
But I think I asked him a little bit, and I don't know how much information he's willing to share, but I think he's hoping to at least have stuff for people to try, like prototypes.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I'm hoping he at least has prototypes because I do want to try him. He's really excited about it, but yeah. So I might get one of those.
All right, fine. See why you're watching because I know you are. We are excited about you coming, but we're just not excited about you robbing our wallet with frequent recommendations.
No, we're not ready.
And then finally, I'm excited about this. I know Kelly's gonna throw a fit that I still haven't opened it yet, but I finally got my Traveler's Notebook limited set hotel edition. It's here in its plastic wrapping, and I'm not unboxing it yet. I'm saving it, but I do have a trip coming up, so Elliot's going to a track thing at Hood River, Kelly, in mid-June. So if you want to drive out to meet me, I'm gonna have like a 2-day retreat to myself because he's gonna be playing with his car at the track, and I will be going around sketching, cafe journaling, looking at Mount Hood, and then just kind of chilling.
Is this after or before my brother's
the weekend right before your brother's wedding?
Oh, okay,
so,
cool.
I don't know if you could take.
We can do it. Then.
I don't know if you could take 1 day off and come out to meet me. That would be.
I might.
Then that would be cool because it's only like an hour's drive from your place, I think.
Yeah.
So we can have a.
And there's a really good coffee place I know of over there.
All the cafe journaling.
I know. And then it'll be like the first hotel. Well, my first hotel was the quarantine hotel at Taipei. So I don't think that's going in here. But that trip will be my first hotel I can document in my hotel TN. So I'm really excited about it. And then the other ones will be the DC hotel and then the San Francisco hotel for the pen show.
Yes. Which hopefully will be
all the hotels.
Much better.
So, yeah.
Last year.
So that wraps up our After Dark, but I do want to fire off some lightning questions to Toasty. So, answer them very quickly, first impression, and then we'll end it. So, first question. What's your preferred pen color?
Rainbow.
Hey, that's cheating.
That's kind of like a cop out. I mean, she is wearing the
rainbow. Is a rainbow.
That's fair. That's fair.
Shoot. I have so many if you look at my whole collection, it really does span like the whole rainbow. Like I love all the different colors. So it's like if anyone asks me my favorite color, it's rainbow because I can't pick a color because my favorite color kind of changes based on my mood. So
that's valid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's
so
fair.
that's how I choose my pens too, is based on my mood. So I need all the colors.
All right, the next one's supposed to be easy. Sailor 1911 or Pro Gear?
Pro Gear.
Yes, the correct answer.
Throw away the 19. No. I have one 1911 that I really like, and the rest I'm.
All right. Are you a TRP or bust person?
I
Tomoe
really like
River
TRP.
paper.
Yeah. No, I really like TRP. If I found something that I liked better, I really like the plotter paper and the Knox paper in my plotter. So it's not the be all end all paper, but for my if Hobonichi ever does away with it, I'll have to have some thoughts.
Nice. I'm excited to see your review of the new size and new
Yeah, I hope I
TRP.
get to try some. I hope CY brings some to the pen show so we could try it out. Or if Drum Goals gets it before then. I don't know.
And Kelly, yours review I'm looking forward to as well. The new.
Because CY's is just like, I hate it. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, well, but like Brad really liked it, so I don't know.
Oh.
Conflicting reviews, so I'm excited to hear more people try it out. Okay, next question. This is the paper preference: blank grid, dot grid, or ruled.
So I use dot grid is kind of like my main. Okay, so this is something that like dot grid was the one that was like dot grid or bust, but now I'm kind of leaning more towards blank, like especially in my plotter, especially for like drawing and sketching and like stuff like that. But any type of grid is fine for me. I just don't like lined. Lined is just useless.
That's the correct answer.
Because there's like also I think for me I like thinner rule, like the six the wide the larger rule gap is just like a little too much for me. But I
will say like 2 millimeter grid, like what Plotter has, I can't stand it. It's too small. Like I hate it.
So you can't do grid, but they have to be like at least
it has
4 millimeter to 5.
Yeah, 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter is fine. But like I bought some of the 2 millimeter and I gave it away.
It is.
I don't like.
Who was
like
it that liked it? Alan.
Alan loves it. He got all. I just sent him like all my 2 millimeter.
Because the Kakuyo sketchbooks also comes in the super tiny grid, and our friend Sarah loves that thing as well.
I hate it.
Okay, next question. Ink samples or full bottles?
Full bottles.
Next question. How many do you have? Under 100, above or below 100? Like above 100?
Of bottles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like over 400.
Oh my god. Damn.
I was like under or below. Or
yeah,
under,
no. Definitely over 100. I have over 400
Whoa.
bottles.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's intense.
That's why I have 2 Alex, like 3 Alexes.
Full bottles. I just took inventory of my ink bottles since coming back because I bought a bunch of inks as well. I'm going to have to do a long Twitch stream about it, but I like finally put them all in one place, and I'm just like, oof. I think I have like almost like 60 so far, or like 50-ish.
Damn.
It's a lot. The small color verse, they just like add up, and then the diamine as well. So
the diamine do, especially because you can just buy like a whole bunch from Colt pens because they're so cheap. You just buy the 30 milliliter bottles like forever. I need free shipping here. I'll add 20 bottles. So yeah, I have 430 bottles logged into FPC, but I have another 10 that I haven't logged plus 2. So 442-ish bottles.
Yeah. This episode is coming out soon on Patreon, and then I think by then Toasty would have done her swatches of the new inks she just got from Colt Pens that has like the fried chicken one, and then
I bought a bunch of Dominant Industry.
The Dominant Industry,
so cheap.
Yeah,
it is so cheap. On
okay, Kelly, we can maybe do a group buy towards the end of the year.
Okay,
how's that?
Yeah, well, because they just released some like Colt Pens exclusives, like because they had their big like birthday thing, and they have a whole bunch of like. They released like 50 new Colt Pens exclusive inks. I'm like, right after I placed this order, I was like,
I remember that.
Yeah, I emailed them. I was like, can I like add more? And they were like, we already shipped your order. And I was like, fine. But yeah, their prices on Dominant Industry is like half of what it costs here in the US, like at Kinokuniya.
And if you get to free shipping, that's like such a deal. So Kelly, I was thinking between the two of us, Nita, Sarah, a bunch of us in PNW, we can totally pull off free shipping from Colt Pens order.
Sure.
Nice.
It's worth it.
Awesome. Okay, next question. Glass pens or metal dip pens?
Metal. I am a breaker of glass. Like, nothing is safe in these like grubby mitts. Like,
Kelly
No,
also don't like glass pens.
yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
have one, and I think I broke it like the first day I had it because it's always been scratchy, and I was like, I think I just broke this like right away.
Uh, and the next question: favorite gel pen?
Wait, is the uni one a gel pen?
Yeah, it is a unique.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay, that I guess. I guess. I mean, I
So-
also like I do like frictions, like the shimmer ones. I don't know if that's a gel. I don't know what that counts as, but the uni
Okay.
ones are fine.
Okay, and then final, last question: your favorite Starbucks to go order?
Okay. It's like a custom thing.
Yeah.
So it's a
Mm.
venti matcha green tea frap with raspberry syrup instead of the regular syrup, and then 2 extra scoops of matcha, and you got to get a breve. And that was
Yeah, that's a milkshake.
yeah. Oh no, it's totally it's like a caffeinated milkshake. But it's so freaking good, and like the raspberry goes
Oh.
so well with the matcha. And
Interesting.
I have a friend that used to work at a Starbucks, and she was like, "This is what you order," and so I tried it, and I was like, "This is what I order now."
Okay, wait. So it's a venti. You get 2 extra scoops of matcha.
2 extra scoops of matcha, yeah, just to kind of like balance out the sweetness. I mean, their
Mhm.
matcha powder is already kind of sweet, but it's just
Mm.
like I get
But there's
extra.
still, yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to try it this summer. My favorite drinks from Starbucks was last summer. They did the strawberry shortcake one, and I can't wait to try that.
Ugh.
Get those again.
Mm.
Yeah, haven't seen those.
I wish we got like a fraction of what they get in Japan. Like the
Of course,
good the good
ones.
drinks. Oh, they get such good stuff over there. Like
Yeah.
so
Remember how
jealous.
they did the prefecture drinks, Kelly? Like one for each
Mhm.
prefecture. Oh, that was so good. I would have totally treasure hunted that, to try it in all.
Oh yeah.
Like we gotta go to each one, Elliot.
I know. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for hanging out with us today, Toasty. It was so much fun. We had
Yeah,
fun
thanks for having
at
me.
the happy hour now at the After Dark, and
Oh,
we gotta have you back
do-
on when we do the pen show episode. But can we see Kirby?
Yeah.
Are you gonna show
Yeah,
us
I was
Kirby?
gonna grab Kirby.
Cute.
I gotta her. She's like, come here. She's so heavy.
How
She's
heavy?
not a-
How heavy is Kirby now?
She's 30 pounds.
Oh,
Oh.
30.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Cute.
Kirby, can you not
Kirby.
barf over
You want to say something?
people you love? Oh.
Kisses? Kissy, kissy? She's like really sleepy.
She's
Hey.
like,
Kissy?
what?
Hey, Kirby, kissy, kissy? Give me kisses.
She looks so confused.
She's just like
sleepy.
stirred
She's
out.
sleepy. Hey,
She's like,
Hey.
why are you doing this to me?
hey, kisses?
Aw.
Thank you.
Finally. And on that, we end the Stationery Cafe.
Yeah. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.